there's a noticeable shift happening, a true movement where many individuals, myself included, are beginning to feel a profound disinterest in the world around them, often leading to a desire to retreat from societal engagement. This is a feeling I've personally experienced and observed countless others echoing. It's as if the vibrant spirit of the holidays has faded. Spending time with friends and family no longer brings the same joy, and engaging in once cherished hobbies just doesn't feel as fun or fulfilling. The enjoyment has somehow lessened, leaving a void where connection and delight once resided. When I first began to realize and intensely experience this growing disinterest, a sense of disheartening confusion washed over me. Initially, I speculated that this feeling of detachment and the diminishing sense of joy might be a direct consequence of the overwhelming chaos and tumultuous events unfolding globally, perhaps indicative of a general degradation of our collective spirit. While I acknowledge that these external pressures undoubtedly contribute significantly to our current state of being, I've come to believe there's an even deeper, less obvious underlying factor at play, one that paradoxically presents a glimmer of hope. I propose that what we are experiencing is the gradual fading away, a dying off, of a particular part of ourselves. Far from being a negative occurrence, this process is, in fact, incredibly beneficial. This isn't just any part of us that's dwindling. It's specifically the part that relentlessly pursues external validation, yearns for instant gratification, compulsively scrolls through social media feeds, seeks constant attention, participates in endless comparisons with others, and blindly conforms to the various societal and ideological narratives that have become so deeply ingrained in our minds. For many of us who are feeling this profound shift, it signifies a crucial awakening. We are beginning to see through the pervasive illusion that surrounds us. We're starting to perceive things for what they truly are, realizing that we have been, to put it plainly, manipulated and played like a fiddle. The sheer scale of manipulation and deception in our modern world is undeniable and rampant, and those of us experiencing this current emptiness have unequivocally woken up to this reality. The reason music doesn't sound as good, movies aren't as captivating, and overall enthusiasm for life's trivialities has waned is because the very part of us that bought into this grand illusion is now dying, withering away. As this superficial part of our identity gradually recedes, it unearths and reveals the authentic self we've long buried beneath layers of societal expectations and distractions. We are reconnecting with our innate intuition and rediscovering our true essence as individuals. This period of change can be seen as a profound transition, and it is fundamentally important to not only acknowledge, but wholeheartedly embrace it. By accepting this transformative phase, we are, in essence, opening ourselves up to a profound sense of peace. The loss of interest in certain activities and the feeling that nothing is quite the same signals that we are returning to a foundational baseline state. It's a return to a more monotone, mundane level of existence where we simply float through life, unburdened by superficial desires. Yet, within this quiet simplicity, we begin to uncover a profound tranquility. Personally, I have observed that during times when I feel a sense of boredom, when external stimuli bring less joy, I actually find myself in a deep state of peace. The pervasive noise of the world outside begins to fade, allowing me to tune into my inner voice and listen to its guidance. What this internal dialogue often reveals is a fundamental misalignment with much of the new world that has been constructed around us. In this context, our minds and bodies might actually be signaling a crucial warning. Continuing to engage with certain aspects of society is detrimental to our well-being. So as a protective mechanism, our internal system establishes a baseline, effectively turning down the volume and blandness of external stimuli. This deliberate creation of boredom and silence serves a powerful purpose. It prevents us from mindlessly buying into the overwhelming, often meaningless chaos that constantly surrounds us. By forcing us into a more subdued state, our inner wisdom gently nudges us towards what truly matters in life. The genuine necessities that emerge from this state of introspection are things like peace, restorative silence, and cherished solitude. It's about getting back in touch with your core self, refusing to become a victim of the intricate web of deception and manipulation that, disturbingly, appears to be intentionally designed. The reason many of us feel so overwhelmed and detached is that we are constantly bombarded with information and demands 24/7. Eventually, when subjected to such intense, prolonged overwhelm, our natural systems inevitably tap out. We see parallels in nature. Some animals, when under extreme stress, enter a kind of catatonic or zombie state as a survival mechanism, as evidenced by the example of an iguana freezing up and turning black for hours when overstressed. Therefore, we might consider the possibility that our current collective experience, this forced retreat into a mundane state where nothing truly hits the same way, is, in fact, a deeply ingrained survival tactic within our DNA. It could be an ancestral command prompting us to slow down, to pause, to disengage from the overwhelming consumerism and external pressures, and instead redirect our focus towards the things that genuinely hold significance. The more deeply I reflect on this possibility, the more convinced I become that this perspective holds immense truth. And while it's true, as previously mentioned, that countless other factors contribute to our sense of spirit being degraded by the world's ongoing turmoil, reframing our current emotional state in this manner can profoundly retrain our minds. This new way of thinking enables us to view periods of silence and solitude not as voids to be filled, but as precious gifts, allowing us to find profound gratitude amidst challenging circumstances. It acts as a powerful catalyst, compelling us to decelerate, to step back, and to re-evaluate our priorities, aligning ourselves with what truly holds importance in our lives. What these things that matter specifically entail will be unique to each individual, but the crucial point is that this discovery cannot happen unless we create the necessary space, by slowing down, pausing, and embracing moments of inner peace. So, if you find yourself experiencing these feelings of disengagement and disillusionment, I urge you to consider this perspective. See it not as a weakness, but as a profound strength and an opportunity for growth. Embrace the quietude, welcome the solitude, and reconnect deeply with your intuition. Listen attentively to its whisperings, and I believe you will find, as I have, that it consistently guides you toward your most authentic and fulfilling path. The more I've pondered this, the more firmly I believe this survival instinct is at work. Of course, it's important to acknowledge that there are still many other factors contributing to these feelings, and indeed our collective spirit can feel diminished by all the relentless global challenges. However, viewing these experiences through the lens of a positive inherent mechanism can significantly retrain your mind. It empowers you to truly embrace moments of silence and solitude, seeing them as beneficial rather than empty. This perspective helps you uncover the silver lining, fostering gratitude for these very circumstances because they are effectively compelling us to pause, step back, and reevaluate our lives, directing our attention towards what genuinely holds importance. While what truly matters will differ for everyone, you cannot uncover those vital insights without deliberately taking the time to slow down, without creating space to truly stop and find inner peace. Therefore, if you are currently experiencing these profound feelings, try to see them in this transformative light as something potentially very good. Embrace the quiet, welcome the solitude, and deeply attune yourself to your intuition. Listen intently to what it's communicating. And if you're anything like me, you'll discover it's guiding you toward all the right things.